Well, here I am at Woodburn again. I'm on my own today, and probably the nicest day of the season so far, in fact of the year so far. It's to go to about 15 degrees today. The only thing, as you can see, is we're lacking a bit of breeze. We could be doing with a ripple in the water. Seen a few fish moving right enough. So I've got the usual combo on. I've got a size 10 grunter on the tail, and I've got a size 12 above it, and as always I'll persevere with that. A few insects flying about this morning, so we'll see what happens, how the day goes. Right, that's me about to start. A couple of fish moving, but as I said, no ripple. Could definitely be doing with a bit of a breeze, but if it's not here, it's not here. It'll possibly come up. We'll see. Makes life a wee bit more difficult when it's flat calm like that. I'm a great believer in using the mud on the leader to stop there's a fish just beyond me, to stop the glare off the. I don't see much fly life on the water this morning. Seen a few bits and bobs in the air when I was setting up there, but I'm not seeing much on the water. But there is the odd fish turning, so fingers crossed they'll come up and have a wee look. Like to straighten the cast out a wee bit, and you don't get a good turnover when there's no breeze. Very bright as well, obviously. Not ideal conditions at the moment, but we'll see. Two or three fish moving there, but they're far out. Well, I've spent an hour with the dries, haven't even rose a fish. It's still flat calm, which is horrible conditions. I hate it when it's like that. So I'm going to put on a couple of buzzers, that one there, and a wee UV one here as well. A bit of UV in it. Just try these subsurface. Fish still turning, but so far nothing And I haven't seen any of the other anglers getting anything either. I think it's going to be a hard one. Well, it's been very hard going. I've had nothing at all, and it's now midday. So that's 2 hours I've been fishing, haven't even rose a fish. I've got me clink camera on. I've changed to that, we kind of rust coloured clink camera, and on the tail I've got another clink camera which is olive small. So we'll try these. Been chasing this ripple all day. It's not very good conditions, I'm afraid. Just can't get a breeze. Maybe this tiny, smaller flies will do better, I don't know. Just can't move a fish today at all. Fish moving, but not to me. Frustrating when you see the amount of fish it's turning, but they're just not interested in anything I've got on. Into the first fish of the day. It's on a clink camera. And that's a kind of rusty brown. It's a wee tiny clink hammer. No. Static. So the tail fly. Oh, 2 clink hammers on. I can't horse it because it's a wee tiny fly. Aye. I'll get it, sorry. Yep, thanks.
I'm just doing all this, hoping it camera when I can't get doing what the old tips.
Aye, I'm not as mobile as I used to be. Do you know that's right in the neb? Right there. Right there in the neb.
Tiny fly enough.
Aye, oh aye. Okay, thank you, fish. Another fish here in the clink hammer. Staying down. Right. It's on the tail fly again. Same fly. Definitely want to stay down this one. A bit bigger fish, I think, than the last one. I think it is. That's a better fish, this one. Bigger than the first one. It's not a monster, but it's bigger. This thing doesn't want to come up. Oh. It's a good bit bigger than I thought it was. So you just got to go canny with it with the size of fly. Yeah.
Ready anyway.
No.
Oh, that's a lovely fish, mate.
Yep.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Big fish, we're going to wait. Oh. You're not going to believe this. That's weighing 10.4 ounces.
I do the bar. That's a lovely fish, bud. Well done.
Yep.
I want to see the fly you're using.
It's that one I showed you, it's the same one.
No, I've just done it.
Well, it's got a lot of
Got a scabby ones on here, but that's nice.
it's got a lot of damage on its
Gill.
No, and it's been hooked before. Look at that.
Oh, the side of the face. So aye.
That's no my. That's no my wee fly. It's done.
Why can you do that?
That's no my wee fly. It's done that. He's all wrapped up. It's it, broke it. It's away with. It's away with the fly. It's away with the fly. Just let him go. £10.4 and take £1.4 off, so he was £9. I weighed the net, you know, take the net off.
Good fish, good fish.
Well, this is me after lunch. 2 fish in the morning, late morning. Struggled for most of the morning. Still chasing the ripple. There's a wee bit of a breeze getting up now, so hopefully it'll help. It's been hard going. Most of the anglers that I've spoke to are struggling as well, but I changed to smaller flies, down about a 16, and I've changed the fluorocarbon as well. I had £10 breaking strain on, albeit it's fine, but I've now took that off and put a new cast on with £8, and that's what I landed that last fish with, was the £8. So we'll continue with the same flies. Well, not the same flies. I left the fly in that one, as you saw. It was better just to leave it in it. It was already damaged, that fish, with somebody else. Looks like a lure or something like that has been in it. So just better to let the fish go with the small fly in its lip rather than try to pull it out. So I've put on similar clink hammer, so I'll see what happens, if anything. But I wasn't moving anything to the grunters at all, nothing at all, and that's unusual. Usually it works, but they seem to be on something very small. So the drop down to the size 16 has brought results. I think I've rose 4. There's another one, landed 2. It's a hard take, that one. Not a big fish. Tail fly again. Whoa. Okay. He's away. Good. I'm just rubbing the leader down with the mud. I'm a great believer in degreasing the leader. I think it makes a lot of difference because a lot of these fluorocarbons are quite shiny, particularly when you've got these kind of calm conditions. It pays to put the mud on it. Takes the shine off it, and it also takes it below the surface. Right. Getting a lovely mess with it, that's the only thing. Jacket, everything gets it. But never mind. It can wash. Right. Right. Leader's sinking nicely. Flies are floating. Just what we want. The breeze is just coming and going, and it's all over the place. But it would just blow a wee bit and get constant direction. It would help. The ripple's coming back nicely now. Need to capitalise on this because it's coming and going all the time. It's just up to my left, that. Right, I've moved up the loch a wee bit, See if I can catch this ripple a bit better. It's a wee bit better up this end. So we'll see what happens. Oh, there's a fish just to my left there. Quite close into. One there. I don't know whether I can reach that or not. I'm far away from it. Here we are. A nice take. I think that's on the top dropper where it came up, it looked like it took the other fly. Yep, top dropper. Oh, got me in a lovely mess. Well fankled up. Phew. handle's not long enough in this net. Oh. Right, let's see what kind of mess we've got here. That's quite a nice fish too. About 3.5, something like that. Yeah, at least 3.5. Right, I've dried the clink hammer off using the Amadou and re-ginked it again. So it was a wee bit waterlogged, so I just put a wee bit gink on it. To be honest, I can't see it floating, but I'll need to check it again. So small, it's so hard to see them. Yep, floating. You can see them now, 2 of them floating. Breeze is coming the opposite way now. It's coming from right to left. It's been all over the place today. There's a fish. Ah, missed him. Missed him. Got a wee bit of a belly in the line there, I think it beat me. A few fish moving to my left here. There's one. Ah, he's off. On and off. Just check that hook. Not as tiny as that sometimes. They open out. It's always pays to check them. That one's okay. And so is that one, he's just come in, simple as that. I never got a good lift into that last fish. A wee bit of belly in the line in it. Just never made contact the way I should have. A few buzzers starting to hatch out there. You can maybe see some of them on the camera, I don't know. Quite a wee buzzer hatch out now. Loads of buzzers. Breeze has dropped again. As it has been doing all day. It's all over the place too. It's 1 minute it's behind you, next minute it's in front of you. Now it's coming right to left. Fish have all disappeared again. Oh, one to my left. Just restarting to show, just as I said, nothing was shown. Come on, fishes, where are you? Oh, missed that. Oh dear. At least I'm getting a bit of response now this morning when I had the grunters on. I fished for 2 hours and never rose a fish. But I did say I thought they were on something really small. And the move to the clink hammer has proved to be the answer of such. As I say, at least I'm moving a few fish now. Not getting them all, obviously, but at least when you're getting a response, it's half the battle. Going calm again. Stop moving again, most of them. The hatches or buzzers are very sporadic. It's quite a wee hatch earlier, but there we go. That was one swirled and didn't take. He's going that way, so I'll try him again. There he is. Running hard towards me. That was just a matter of watching which way that fish had turned and putting the fly in front of it, and up he came. He's not big, he's a small fish. But it pays to watch the direction of the rise and drop your flies a good 2.5 foot in front of the direction the fish is travelling, and you're in with a chance, because it's a very small fish. It's within their window, so they're going to see it. so easy to get down here. That's it. There we go. That's fish number 5. Right, I've changed the battery in the camera. So tie this clink camera off a bit. There we go. Bit better cloud cover now. It was awful bright this morning, and flat cam of course, but the rising fish are quite sporadic. You'll get a few rising and then quite long quiet spells. Oh, that was one had a swirl at it and never took it. Just swirled. Wondering if the flies are floating, if they're in, because that didn't look as if that took that off the top. It looked as if it swirled a bit below the water. What do we see? Both floating. Now, anyway. Calm again. Needing the breeze again. It's funny, I mean, beginning of the season we've been plagued with really cold weather and more or less gale force winds some days, and now we're sitting here looking for a wee breeze. Ah well, that's fishing, I suppose. You can't dictate what the weather does. few buzzers starting to hatch again. At the moment, not many fish rising. There we go. Another one on. Tail fly this time. Hello, how's it going? I didn't know you were here. How you getting on? How you getting on?
I only get two, I get nine.
This is my sixth one. And I've the second fish I got, I weighed it in the net. I've got these digital scales. It was 9 pun. Aye. I got it on the camera, you know. You know how I do the wee videos here. I didn't know you were here today. Getting them in size 16 dries. That's what I'm getting them on.
Let's see what it is. I hope one and drop it. Not doing my lot. I had other ones up but not taking it properly.
Right. I had another fish about £4 as well. And then the rest of them have been kind of this kind of size. But was it? Aye. That one that I had at £9. Sometimes these big fish don't fight too well, but by God that one did. It wouldn't come up. It just wouldn't come up at all. Aye, I've been here since 10 o'clock. Took me 42 minutes to get across the Kingston Bridge. Unbelievable. It came through in the radio there was a police incident at Hillington. And I never seen police yet, but that's what they said. And oh, the traffic was horrendous, Ian.
Aye. We get there in Newport.
I'm going to the lake on Wednesday with Maureen.
Oh yeah.
I'm booked on. In fact, I was supposed...
I'm going on Friday with the club.
Are you? Right. Aye, no bother. What was I going to say to you? Aye, we were supposed to be at the big hare law last week, but it ended up, it was far too cold for her, you know. Oh, didn't like that net, did it? Get in. Oh, were you in Cobbenshaw? I was talking to you and he said it hadn't been up yet. Is that his first out? How did you get on? Oh, that's good. Anything any size? That's a good fish, Ian.
He took one at 12 of it.
Aye. Is that you finished? Right, okay. I'll give you a shout if I do, if I get any result. And it might not be, it might. What's that? Okay, Ian. Cheers. Right, I'm going to do the mud on again. It's needing redone because it's such a slight ripple. I want to keep that fluorocarbon out of sight if I can. There we go. Messy stuff, but it does the job. Saliva and mud. You can actually see it taking the shine off the fluorocarbon. That's £8 fluorocarbon I'm using, but it's very fine. It's the Grand Max. Right, make the most of it. I've got a nice wee ripple again, as long as the flies are going to float. Yep. Fish moving down to my left here. Quite a few of them. Try them. Oh, I think that was at me there. I wasn't watching. I was watching another fish rise, and that's what happens when you're not concentrating. I was watching another fish there and one came up to me. Now that one's going to the left, yep. See what happens. Yeah, didn't want it, you'd have taken it by now. Some big tails starting to show out further out there. Some quite big fish turning. Must be a hatch or something on. Something's got them on the feed, but the bigger fish seem to be further out. Well, the tails I'm seeing, the big tails I'm seeing are far out. And calm again. Come on, breeze. That's it. It's coming a wee bit better now, the breeze. Helps to disguise leaders and what have you when you're, although you've got the mud on it, the ripple helps as well to disguise the, there we go, oh, on and off, on and off. I was saying that the ripple helps to disguise the leader, and just as I said it, there you go, one came up, but didn't stay on. Did take, but didn't stay on. Fish are moving quite close in to my left here. I need to put a longer line out to reach them though. And just in front of this broom bush here. Oh, it was a swirl at me, didn't take. People are asking, do I pull these dries? No, I don't. I just fish them static. I know that fish will take when you're moving it, but personally I just like to leave it sitting and let the breeze just take the fly round slowly. Not that there's much breeze today, but there's another one swirled and didn't take. I've not been having any refusals. Anything that's came at it took it, and that's 2 refusals there. Just swirled at it, didn't take. Have they changed their preference? Are they on something else now? That was one after another, just swirled and didn't take. There's another one. It's strange. Not taking it now. They've all disappeared again. It's obviously just something that's hatching out, and the fish, the water's alive with fish further out there, and then all of a sudden there's nothing. Just the hatch, something hatching and they're up feeding on it. But I can't physically see what it is they're taking, because there's nothing. It must be, it's either buzzers that are coming up and hatching, or it's tiny midget I can't see far out. I don't know, but certainly a lot of fish feeding further out earlier on there. Wee short cast. See, swirled at it again. Didn't take it. I think they've maybe changed their preference. It's 3 that's refused it. Nearly flat calm again. See, also when it's flat calm like that, they get more time to to look at the fly. If there's a bit of a breeze on and it's bobbing about, they've either got to make their mind up they're going to take it or they're not going to take it. Here comes the breeze again. See what happens. Don't know where the fly was there. I think it was further back than I thought it was. I don't know whether that fish was at me there or not. It possibly was. Belly in the line, you see, and the flies are lying to the right of the fly line. As I said earlier, this breeze is all over the place. It was going from right to left earlier on. It's now going from left to right. What breeze there is. It's just all over the place. There's another one. Small fish. It's on the top dropper. I think I've got two on. I've got two on at once, would you believe? Unbelievable. Two on the dries. What do we do here? I think the easy way is to try and slip that on the top one without using the net. I was wondering how that was pulling so hard for the size of it. There's one on the tail as well. I think it took it when this one was after this one was on. This is not going to be easy, because the other one keeps pulling it away out the way. Right, that's one. I hope. Right. Right, that's one off. Two off. Unbelievable. There we go. As I was walking up the top end there, I couldn't believe what I saw. I saw at least 3, possibly 4 daddy longlegs. Early for them. Aye, so there you go. Global warming and all that, I suppose. You don't usually see them at this time of year. Or if you do, it's a bit of a rarity. So I've kind of come further up the loch again to see if I can get into this ripple again. They're just chasing it all the time. And still the odd fish moving, but they're far out. You can see them way beyond me there. But we'll persevere with the clink hammers. There we go. Small fish again. Even the small ones give a bit of a scrap. Well, that's fish number 10. And if anybody had told me this morning that I would land 10 fish today, I would have doubted them, but there you go. That's the 10th one. And he's away. Well, that's double figures, and I'm gobsmacked because this morning I thought that wasn't even at me. I'm not concentrating. I thought this morning the way it was going, it was going to be one of those days, but there you are. Fish have came on. Periodically they're coming on, and that's all you want. There's a bit of sport, and good sport today. Rose a lot of fish. Right. Not so much moving now. That's the back of 4. It will start to get cooler again lately, and as it does that, the insect life disappears, the fish stop rising. That's what happens. But we'll keep plugging away. Still the odd buzzer about, but not many. Still quite mild, but how long it'll stay like that I don't know. The fish just moved there, but probably too late to get over it. The breeze is dropping away again. Oh dear, getting tired now. A lot of casting today, and it's sorer on you when there's no breeze. You can see from the casting I'm getting tired. Right, I think we'll make our way back down. See if we can get a wee seat somewhere, because I'm getting a wee bit tired. I've had to work hard for the fish today because of the calm conditions. It's into the last half hour of the session. I don't think we're going to do much now. It's went really bright, lost a lot of the cloud cover. So yeah, a few more casts. See, we've got a daft one. number 11. Tail fly again, another small fish.